Hi and welcome, come join me as I dive into the world of Manor Lords today, the medieval city building game. In this new Manor Lords city build, I'm hoping to shape it from a little village into a thriving city. That's the plan anyway. If you have any tips for me though, drop them in the comments below and I will check them out. If you want to see a new Manor Lords city build take shape from the ground up, you're in the right place. Let's get building. First things first, get a logging camp in. I can keep this bit. Keep it natural. Maybe we can log over this way. Let's do that. And I feel like we should get fishing going. Get the fisherman's hut. Maybe at this point. About just there. And we're going to get another road come across this way. Hopefully. We can use these roads then, so let's just pop up there. There we go. Pop a family in there. Oh no, it's still not been built. Right, done. Let's pop a family in there. Start logging. So we put a couple in there for now. Let's put the granary. Oh. Pop that there. Granary and the storage. There we go. I feel like we're going to put some housing around this way. We come into the village this way. How many building granary and storage? There we go. So everything's been built. Bam. There we go. So obviously with these you've got to put families in there to work. Come on, people. And what we're going to do is going to just put family in each one of these just to pick up. Oh, this isn't finished yet. Anything that's stored on the ground. Otherwise it becomes vulnerable to the weather. So they're going to pick up stuff. Need this to be built. Fisherman over here. There we go. Let's get this finished. Next up will be housing. So we're going to build it over this way.
We all know what that means.
There we go. There we go. Now everyone has a home. There we go. Like I said, we got it next to the tree line, which we're going to keep. Come in this way. There we go. Look at these. We have a small village now, which means we've got some unlocks that we can do. I think save the point for now. Now, if you've got any tips for me, don't forget to let me know in the comments. So if we go over to this one, we can see underground water. Nice. Thinking maybe we put one over here. Woodcutters. And you know what? I'm gonna pop that. And now they're gonna get onto the woodcutters. That will start logging. But obviously what we do need to do is obviously put a new family in there. Now I'm wondering whether we should make one of these plots grow vegetables. I think we should. Let's do that. How to upgrade our housing? We need a church, fuel store, food store, and clothing. Now to get clothing, we need to get hunting going, which would be up this way. So going to be hunting these guys. Have a path for this crossroads. Maybe there's a little crossroads here. Alright, so let's get a hunting camp going. And then hopefully they should then just go off and go hunt. Also going to need a marketplace, which would then allow us to have the food and fuel stalls and clothing. Now I think that should be sort of a main attraction coming through. Anyone passing through can go to the market as well. So we've got a main road that way, we've got a main road this way as well. So I think in here is where we're going to put the marketplace. Maybe, oh no. Nope, that's not it. Ooh, something like that. So we got a big plot, allow us for growth. So this is the marketplace being set up. Now what we need is more families to move in. If we could do that, then we get more workers in. So what we've done, we've got the water access. We need to build a church. We need food, supplies, and clothing. And we need to have 2 types of food, which is what we're going to get from fish and from the meats, I guess. And eventually we'll have vegetables, but they take a while to actually grow. And also to get the church, we're going to need planks. So we're going to get the saw pit in. Let's do that.
Come on, laddie. Hoist this timber to the gable.
There we go, one saw pit is now been constructed. Let's stick a family in there to get them working. Happy days. Oh, it's looking alright, yeah. Looking alright. We've got a hunting camp over there. We've got some housing as you come through. We've got a little market going on here. Like, yeah, later on, hopefully we'll have quite a few market stores, so I think this will look pretty good there. Planks, we can now get the tannery. Let's pop that there. Let's get a road built. Just doing that up there. Sorted. Now, how many planks do we need for the church? The church, we need 20 planks, so let's keep someone in there for now. How are we looking? Right, we've got enough fuel and food for 13 months. So I'm going to take these guys out. Put a family in with the logging camp. Maybe we'll put the church just there. Winter is approaching. We're into October. Now this church takes planks, stone, a little bit of time. Alright, here they go. There we go. One church. We need a family to go in there, so let's pop someone in there.
Get to work.
We've fulfilled all the requirements of these houses. So now we can actually upgrade. And with upgrading, I think we also get a bit of coin. Hey, snow is starting to fall. Winter is definitely coming. We're into December. This is what our village looks in the winter. We got our little church here. Got some housing. We are just upgrading this house. There we go. Oh, requirements for this is that a tavern be supplied and another church level, and more than 2 different foods and more clothing. As we come into March, snow is now melting. We're gonna need to get someone in fishing.
Come on, people. Get to work.
Timber. We need more timber. We need more families, is what we need. We've got 15 people in total. Grove, all villages are occupied. Do I need to build a house? No one can move in because I don't have the housing? Could well be right. So the question is, if I pop some over here where it's a bit noisy. No, just pop it over here. That's one in. Now we've got a couple of more houses, so hopefully we'll be able to get more families in. Ah, looks like we got a new family in. Brilliant. But let's just form a spear army here, because we have them. We've got a field down for wheat, and what we will do is put a farmhouse down as well. I'm going to pop just there. And we're just going to have a little, a little cut through here. Just link that all up. We can be to actually start. That's a field and a half. We're going to start growing wheat so we can then make bread, basically. Going to build some more housing. So yeah, we are growing our little village out this way, so... 100% gone too big, I reckon. Wow. Leave them to it for now. Alright, we've got building going on. Yeah, this is our village so far.
Not move. I'll put it.
We're into August. And we've got food and fuel for 6 months currently. 7 months each. Okay, that bandit's camp is a bit closer to home now. Over this way. I think this looks really good so far. New families in as well. Excellent. How are these guys doing over there? Almost done. Such a big field. Alright, now they're sowing the fields.
We all know what that means.
They're almost sown. And then we got some growing going. But there we go. Build one another house. Actually, let's just slow that down a second. Where to build this house? Maybe over here. Then one. Here we go. Gonna get that one in. So I think if we can then upgrade this one, we can then have a workshop. I'm not sure this these plots, the smaller will be able to do. Right, that's a wrap for part 1 of our Manor Lords city build. We've laid the groundwork though, but there's so much more we need to do to go from this little village to the thriving city. And now if you've got any Manor Lords tips or ideas for the next phase of the build, let me know in the comments below. Also hit the like so I know to make this part 2, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss part 2. Alright, well thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video, and I will see you in the next part. Bye bye.